Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome to 2018, and welcome back to Frost. We're here again with Elliot, the Wendigo Wood. And no, you aren't mishearing things. He is breathing through his gas mask. I'd like to say a great big thank you to Remnant Productions and everyone else in the comments who have recommended a large number of mods for us to use in this series. Now, there will be a full comprehensive list of those in the description where you can grab those from the Nexus, but we're going to be running with Campfire and with gas masks of the Wasteland. Those are the main additions that we have added in today's episode. And as you can hear, we are breathing through the gas mask, and you can even see some overlay effects on the screen currently. Now, what makes this mod interesting is that we are actually going to need filters from our gas mask as well. So we're going to have to take that into account when we're wandering around on the surface. The other major addition at this stage is one that does change, well, a little bit, our Cannibal perk. We're going to be able to use a number of different recipes. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out, but guys and gals, I have talked for long enough. We need to return to the Wendigo, and so let's dive on in. Alright, and as we can see, that was a weather warning that we just had pop up for us, so I don't want to be lingering in this building for too long. Before we go any further though, I do want to go into here, and we are going to hotkey, let's see, this one here, mask wipe. I'm probably going to put that on 11 for the time being. 11 equals, why 11, Rycon? No, and that essentially will allow us to wipe our gas mask should anything get on it. Now, I'm not going to try and spend too long in this building. We do want to try and return to the drive-in today. And if there is truly bad weather on the way, we don't want to be outside when that comes for us. Now, eventually, what will happen throughout this episode is that we're going to have to swap our gas mask filter out. It only lasts for so long. So that means that we also want to be careful. We want to be careful when actually using our gas mask, because it can and will run out, so something for us to keep in mind. Now, there is actual food there, but we aren't going to be able to eat it. Well, we could eat it, but we wouldn't enjoy it. Another advanced. So we're not going to be able to get through either of those. If we were to attempt to, we'd need to get points. Points both in... I just thought I heard something. No, it's just the wind. It is just the wind. Yeah, we'd have to get points in lockpick, but then we'd also have to get the associated skill. Agility, right? No, not agility. See, even that, I'd want to take the food with me. But there's no real point in us taking it, so we're going to leave it. Because as long as we can find people, we'll be okay. The issue is we are going to be going straight to Ravenous, so there is another mod that's in here that you will come to know in time. Something that I'm not proud of. Something that might be a little gross, but we'll work through that with Elliot. And we'll talk about it if and when that moment arises. But he might have some more food options when it comes to people. We're going to take these two with us. We're not super tired yet, but we could become tired, and that's just going to help us stay awake for a little bit longer. Something else that you'll notice is that time is going to work a little differently in this episode. I have essentially expanded the timescale. I felt like things were moving just a little too quickly in-game for us, so yeah, things will be moving at a little bit lower of a pace. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up our Pip-Boy, and I might see if I can mark that on our map, the Starlight Drive-In. Place a marker, yes. So we do have access to that kind of functionality of the Pip-Boy, at least Elliot does. And so we're going to use it to find our way back there. Now, there is a chance that the rats could still be out here in the field, and I do want to try and take care of them because I want to go back for our gear. However, I don't think the drive-in is going to be somewhere that could work long-term for us because of, well, how things are up here on the surface. It's not the kind of place that you want to be for a very long time. Let's go ahead and grab you out, eh? Keeping those ears and eyes open. sneak in. I don't recognize this, so that's why I'm just trying to be a little bit more careful around here. Looks like we've had a derailment of some kind. There could be goodies. So it's kind of worth investigating. We're not that far from the actual drive-in itself, so tempted to go back here, but we're just going to have a quick little squiz around here to see if there's anything that could be. That didn't sound good at all. Did you hear that? That sounded terrible. This sounded like it could have either been a bear or something else. You know what? If it is a bear, I almost feel like hunting it would be worthwhile. Purely just for the experience points more than anything. Yeah. Let's investigate together. But it certainly didn't sound pleasant, did it? Okay, we're not seeing anything yet. We do get quite a bit of glare from the sun on the snow. And that does also make us more visible. Okay. Something is getting closer to seeing us. I don't like it. Not one bit. It's very hard to see through there. But there's something here. What I'm doing is I'm trying to look for movement more than anything, because movement's going to make it, whatever it is, more visible to us. And I think it might be a bear that we're dealing with, just because that growl sounded a little too deep to be from a wolf. But then again, I guess both myself and Elliot aren't animal experts. But there was something here that was warning us away. Where, oh where might you be? Well, we can't spend too much time here. That's the only thing. I feel like we've kind of lingered here for long enough, and I'm not seeing anything that's actually worth us being here, so we're just going to do a little bit of a walk around. Use the ridge to kind of protect us. Sight-wise, that is, and leave this little spot alone for now, because whatever is there very well could be our end. And it's saying we're found, but well, nothing's straight up attacking us, so that makes me feel at least a little bit okay. Yeah, nothing on that side either, huh? Alright, let's keep on moving. Now, I hope that the breathing isn't too loud or obnoxious. It's kind of immersive for me. I do like it. But I know for some it might be a little bit too much. So if it is, I might actually be able to go into the sound files outside the game and just lower it by a few dB. Make it a little bit easier on the ears. So my plan here isn't to kill all the rats that are here, but rather to go back to our little stash and take things that I deem to be important. That's the plan at the least, so... Thought I heard gunshots then. Okay. I'm imagining they have gone back to where they were. Hello, you. We might even be able to see a few. It is very hard to see it in this glare, though. Got any rats? Rats? No. I don't see any now, but there's something nearby that's, well, paying attention to us. Alright. Okay, so you, my good friend, we are going to transfer. We've got some antiseptic and some cloth. I want to take those right away, because with those we can actually make a bandage. It's almost like a little bit of relief when the breathing stops, isn't it? So, yeah. Apologies, because I am going to be recording this as a little bit of a block. So, I hope it isn't too difficult to deal with. Let's take the ammunition. I'm going to try and be... and this has got antiseptic as well, so we will take those with us, even though they do weigh us down a little bit. For the most part, these bits and pieces, they don't actually weigh us down too much. I'm going to take the flare, and I'm going to take the flare gun, but I'm probably going to leave the automatic radium rifle here. And same thing with the fusion core. They're things that I don't think that we are going to 100% need. Let's see if we can sort by weight, just so we can get a bit of an idea of what's weighing us down right now. So we are rocking the 10mm pistol as well. We still have 12 rounds for that, so I feel like it's worth us keeping a hold of that for the time being. Obviously, the shotgun has potential to do a lot of damage. I just don't know if we're going to be able to get it to do that damage. And everything else, I feel like is worth us, worth us bringing along. Yeah. And, well, thank you to everyone that's been telling me about alcohol. Alcohol actually does remove our radiation. I don't know why, and that's why I didn't really think of it at first, because, well, I didn't think that would be a thing. But it is indeed a thing. So, I'm gonna be looking into making some more alcoholic drinks. I don't think I'm going to be straight up consuming alcohol. You can see that our vision is starting to go a little bit, so what's going to happen in a moment, we are actually going to swap out a filter. Now, we only have 3 of these, so we need to keep that in mind. Now, I have asked for it to be done automatically, so I'm just going to see whether or not it happens. Come on, swap it out. Be good, Elliot. If he doesn't, we might need to intervene. Just to put my mind at ease, I think we're going to replace it ourselves. So we can see that we still have 2. We have 1 in there at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hotkey that as just the minus for now. So we're going to hit minus, and he is going to go and replace it. You can actually see him replacing it. That's our fresh one. And so the old one we still have. We can treat that at the chem station, but yeah. Oh, great. Okay. Well, I don't think we can actually just stay inside here. I don't think that's going to help us out too much. I'd like to think it would. What I want to try and do, now that we have a bit of things, is to head over to the actual drive-in itself. Little drive-in diner. Oh, okay. So we're definitely being seen. Up in the hills or here? We might be able to take... I mean, the railway route seemed to be okay. We'll take it for now if we can. I'm going to keep you out. We can sit... Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Is it just you by yourself? Because if it is, I might try and fight you. No, it's more than one. Oh, we're taking rats. Ah, brilliant. Well, the rats didn't seem to leave us alone for too long, did they? Now, I'm pretty sure we can outrun them. So we're going to attempt to do just that. Hell, we might even be able to bring them to whatever was scary over here. Alright, we're definitely out of breath. Start to let the AP come back a little bit. We are going to be able to outrun them. Now this is the place that I was wanting to try and get to. I'm hoping that we're not going to have more of them to deal with once we're actually here. They have kind of lost us. They are in the distance. Okay, we've been found again. Not exactly what I wanted. I don't really want to be expending bullets on them. Okay, are you a cow or are you... I think you're just a cow. I want to see if we can lead them to the Brahmin, because they might be more interested in the Brahmin. There's 2 of them. Okay. I'd like them searching for us, rather than being found. Let's calm down, Elliot. It's okay. It's okay, bud. It's gonna be fine. But at least we have a better view of the area from up here. Okay, he's very out of breath. Okay, and now we are starting to crave a meal. I'm actually just going to sprint for a little bit. Because I feel like that should have reset by now. All of this breathing. Oh wow, they're really on the search. I don't know whether or not we're going to be able to get down there. So we might just have to carry on. Although this breathing is excessive. And I know if maybe I sprint, I might be able to reset it, but at the same time, I don't want to give away our position for nothing. So we'll just try. We'll see if we can reset it. It's okay, Elliot. Just chill out, buddy. Otherwise, what I might have to do is actually put a save in here and reload. Oh no, there we go. There we go. So I think that was just a little bug. So we managed to get through that. That's okay. Mods are going to have bugs occasionally. Now, there are a few things along the way that we might be able to investigate. And when I say on the way, I feel like Elliot's intention right now, where we'd want to try and go to, is the vault that is marked on his map. Now, for whatever reason, perhaps he thinks this might be the origin of this Pip-Boy that he found, be it if he found it on a body or whatever the case was. That was the only location that was marked on his map, and it's a vault, and I imagine in his mind he might be thinking, well, there's a chance that there could be people there. So, people, obviously, means food for Elliot, among other things, but yeah. Now, I've been holding onto this vodka for a little while. I'm tempted to take the vodka to lose 15 rads. I was thinking of trying to make some kind of concoction with it, but right now I think it might be better for us to do that, and, well, actually it's given us a boost to our HP as well, so I was going to say we'd use a bandage, but we don't need to in this instance, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, so we got a dog down there and a cook station. Could mean that there's a person down there as well with that dog. Let's have a little bit of a closer look. No, I don't see a collar, so I think the dog's alone. Although, that does look to be a person there. It's either a person or a pile of rocks. It's very hard to tell. And there also looks to be something radioactive down there. I think it could be worth taking a shot at the dog. So I'm gonna try. We're just gonna wait for it to stop. Here we go. Oh, come on. That was way off, Elliot. There we go. That's better. That sway was actually quite severe. So, unfortunately, we did expend 2 bullets there, but could have been worse. Could have been worse. Okay, so there's definitely something radioactive there, and that's definitely a body, so that's a good sign for us. You didn't have anything for us, that's okay. 2 bodies even. Okay, and I don't know if you were underground or not, and I almost want to try and take a shot at you to determine that. We might have to run back here very fast. I don't know what that is. We're going to have this out just in case. Oh, okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Okay. So, as you can see, there are a few new things on this body, things that we haven't seen before. Human blood, human meat, and human skin. Yeah, I know, it's not the nicest, but Elliot being the, I guess you'd say, capable person that he is, I wish we had our pistol now. We've got so much ammunition for it, that's frustrating. Damn it, that's all the way back at the brewery. Well, it's something that we might have to go back for eventually. And look, we've got another radium rifle. That's interesting. And that obviously uses 45 rounds, so it's tempting to take it, but it is also very heavy at the same time, so not sure about that. We're definitely going to take these, though. And there's a cook station here, so we might do some investigating to see exactly what they're going to be able to do. So, obviously, 2 human blood. I'm imagining what we would be doing is actually draining that blood. We might not be draining it straight into a bag, we might be draining it to something else, but we are going to take those with us. We can see that you can get some HP back from that, but you also do take some rads. Kind of makes sense, and same thing with the human meat we're going to take, and we'll even take, I guess, what we're going to turn into leather eventually. Yeah, not the nicest, is it? And what we can do is we can still devour what remains, and I think we are going to do that. Yeah, so Elliot still gets his fill that way. But I think this might mean that we can actually cook those other bits so that when we're on the road, we'll be okay. Rad scorpion. Okay. Strange meat. We'll take strange meat and the egg because I want to experiment. We do have a little shack down that way as well. Okay, so let's check out our friend over here. He does have some shotgun ammunition for us, and he actually has a maximum capacity combat shotgun as well, which... Is that going to be worth us taking over our sawn-off? Well, obviously, where the combat shotgun is more efficient for us is that you can fire a lot more rounds. This only comes in at 4.3, though. And if we have a look at that, that's 16.2 weight, so it weighs a lot more. Yeah, accuracy is 38. Accuracy of this is 1, so I guess that's why it's so shit. You really have to fire at something when it's right in your face. Accuracy 1. That's amazing. I didn't even realize that. That is incredible. Holy crap. Well, I guess it's because it's a sawn-off, right? it has to be right in front of your face. I guess it kind of makes sense. Now, how much is this weighing down? The blood actually weighs us down by 2, so I don't think we're going to take that. I will take 2 more human meat, and I will take the human skin because it doesn't weigh much at all. I don't think we're going to take anything else from our friend here, though. Let's jump onto the cook station really quick, though, and just see if there's anything different. Oh, under roast, there is definitely something we can do. And soup, we can make human stew. So I guess you do still want to have some other things. So if we head down here, we'll see what we can make. Oh, we can make a red scorpion steak. Is that all? Strange meat pie. Okay, so we do actually want the blood. Be careful, adverse side effects reported. Stealth field for 15 seconds? That's interesting. I'll make it. We've almost leveled up. What do we need to make some more? Is it just the blood? Let's have a look. Yeah, just the blood. Okay, so I'm going to go grab that blood because we can get a level up here from actually making that, and I think that's going to be worth it. So we'll go ahead and take that, come back over here, and craft another... I don't know... I don't exactly imagine it being a pie because, well, as we know, we don't have any pastries, so I guess it's a different kind of pie. Yeah. Oh, so close. So close. Well, not quite. I don't know what the adverse side effects are. I mean, obviously it might be saying because obviously it's human, so it's not good for you, but for Elliot it is good, so yeah. Actually, why not? While we're here, let's make the rad scorpion steak, because that might knock us over. There we go. Level up. Perfect. Level 5. We will take it. We will definitely take it. Okay. We've got barely any HP. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. What I do want to have a check, though, is to see if we have an expended, or rather a dirty filter, and that might be under misc. No, it isn't. Okay, so what would that be under? Is that going to be under aid? See, we've only got one more filter left after this one. It's strange that it's not showing up there. Oh, it might actually be under junk. Yes, there we go. Dirty filter. So we need to, I think, perhaps have some more aluminium to be able to swap it out. That could be the case. Not 100% on that one, though. That's the thing. So we've got to level up, and we also have some boiled water. How are we doing on our thirst right now? We're thirsty, so you know what? Let's have that water for now. It's going to give us a little bit of radiation, but only a little bit because of our lead belly. We're a lot better at taking that. So we'll have our 2 boiled water, still parched. We could actually have a Nuka-Cola. That might be able to help us out. There we go, properly hydrated, and we are caffeinated at the same time. Let's jump in, have a look at what we want to get, and I've had a bit of a think about this as to what we want to try and get next. So it was actually perception that we needed to go down and get locksmith. We need to get at least 2 more points in that, and I don't think we ought to do that now. So options for us. I think sneak is definitely an option. Also, Scrounger, because more ammunition is obviously going to be better for us in the long run. We can't put any more points into Idiot Savant right now. Sandman's definitely an option. Ninja also. I don't know how likely we are to do melee sneak attacks, but if we can get our sneak up, I think we will. And I think that is going to be more beneficial to us right now. So we're going to go ahead and take sneak. What I thought about taking was Wanderer, because I did talk a little bit about settlements before, but I don't know if that's going to be Elliot's jam. I do have a character in mind that will come after Elliot, be it if he succeeds at surviving for long enough or if he eventually does die. I do have someone in mind that is going to be much more orientated around building settlements and essentially trying to re-establish civilization. That's not Elliot's thing. Elliot is a hunter. He excels in this world. I don't think he wants to see it get any better. So I don't think he's going to be settling down exactly. But at the same time, a base is also useful, so he still might end up doing something like that. There's certainly something nearby. Something nearby us. What I want to try and do, though, is look at our map yet again and try and plot a route out. Like, I'd like to come along this way, or at least get to that side of the town. So as long as we follow this road here, I think we should be able to make it. I do want to investigate down there first, but I'm a little nervous just because, oh, yeah, okay, that's a goal. Now, let's not do that right now. I changed my mind. Yeah. Okay, vodka's worn off. Okay, so that's knocked our health down. So let's go ahead and have a bandage. Rather, put a bandage on. That's going to start to slowly increase our health. We need to be mindful of that, though. It's going to be down for a little bit. I'd like it if we started to see that disappear. Well, look, I could just rest there for a little bit, but I'm really against sleeping on those beds because they keep on giving us goddamn infections, and an infection right now would potentially kill us or get us very close to death, and I don't want that. That's got us out of the red zone for now. And this is the waterworks, I believe. It's been such a long time since I've been here, though. Well, at least this is close to it, right? Because this is parts from the quarry. I don't know, again, whether or not we're wanting to go inside right now. Thicket excavations. Potentially, I mean, it does actually want us going this way. I think I'm going the wrong way here, so... Yeah, actually, I think we're meant to go up that way. So, I guess we could take a peek, Elliot. We could take a peek. I think that constitutes peek. No, I am nervous about exploring it, that's for sure, but I think the idea of coming up closer to a town, and it does look like the sun is starting to get lower now. So I feel like the time's worked out a little bit better for us in this one. The pacing's been a little bit nicer. Otherwise, I feel like the sunset's just far too rushed. But it is going to be getting dark, and... well, it'd be nice to have somewhere where we could sleep. That's actually inside, because we'd still be using gas mask filters. Oh, hello. 2 people. Well... 6 bullets. Are we going to stop for them or not? It's certainly tempting. They don't seem to have anything that Elliot would want or need, and right now he's actually full for once. So maybe it's better to let them live for now, right? Because it's almost like a refrigerator, if you think about it that way. That and their ghouls, which I don't think are his favourite source of food. Well, I don't know if we're going to make it all the way to the vault before the sun sets, so it might be worth trying to have a little bit of a look around in these houses to see if there is somewhere where Elliot can lay his head for the evening. And we are in Concord. I tell you, it's been a long time since I have walked these streets. Let's have a peek in here. Okay, we still don't have a light source. I guess that's a little bit of a problem for places like this, because it could be very easy to trap you. Medics and Psycho, yeah, I like the sounds of that. Let's do it. So, we did get 2 weather warnings today, and what those weather warnings were probably for were for dust more than anything. That's just the bottle. I'll take both, and we'll take the cash. Pipe bolt action sniper rifle. So it's kind of like the one that we've got. Well, does it use 45 rounds though? No, that's your automatic combat rifle that does. Armored coat. Okay, that's kind of tempting. But at the same time, we are more in the... We're more looking for things that are actually going to allow us to carry more. The armored coat's definitely tempting though. Buffalo helmet isn't actually that bad as well. It's giving us 3 damage resistance, which is pretty good. If we have a look at our old fisherman's hat, that's giving us 2. That's giving us 1. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. No, I feel like we're still better with the setup that we have right now. We're going to take this for leather. It is actually weighing us down a little bit more.
Weight is 0.1. No, we're still okay. We've still got 7 left. We wouldn't be able to take that with us. I'm tempted. No. I think we'll leave both of those for now. This person might be good for a little bit longer. Who knows? There might be some ammunition in this, so we're going to pick it up. Just so that we can actually take the ammunition from it, if there was any in it. And we're going to go ahead and drop it. So let's go back to our one, see if we have any more. No, still 6, so it was empty, that's fine. Novice? Oh, we can actually pick that. It's worth a try. 4 bobby pins. Well, we've had 1 survive for a long time. I don't want to get a break yet. Oh. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, no, it's going to be this way. Okay, a little bit more that way. No, the other way. So it's back that way. There we go. This 1 bobby pin has lasted us so long. I guess we'll take the silver, and yeah, why not? It weighs 0, and it's cloth, so I'll take it. I will take it. Well, it's not an internal cell, and that's kind of what we need, because it's kind of sucky that buildings don't work to block radiation, but internal cells do. Well, there's certainly a big building over that way, and are you a person? Are you a people? You are a people. I don't know if I like you or not. And I don't also know if we have the ammunition to take care of a whole heap of people. We might. 6 rounds isn't a huge amount. And I'm guessing you all probably have weapons. So let's continue sneaking around your streets for now. Because that we can do. Because we are a little bit better at sneaking as well. Okay, yeah, we do have a door there. I think we'll go and check that out. Okay. Shh. Yeah, I kind of wasn't anticipating scoping out Concord as much as we are, but I feel a little bit better going through here now that we actually kind of are better at sneaking, so Elliot's a little bit more stealthy. Okay, we do have some kind of building up here. Always trying to be mindful of traps, though. So far, so good for our man. I guess what's also kind of bad is that when you do get better at sneaking, you won't be as easily detected, so it's harder to tell whether or not, you know, your spidey sense is tingling and you can tell that someone's watching you. Ah, there is literally nothing here. Well, that sucks. We can check out the street a little bit more, I suppose. Well, we could do some rooftop exploration. Oh no. We're gonna have to swap out another filter. So we might as well do that now, if we can. There we go. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna go back down. And we'll drop down there and we'll go and explore that door right there. Okay. Well, so far we've only seen 1 person. There could only be 1 person here, potentially. It's a big town though, and I think in Elliot's mind he might think that there could be other people here. And a speakeasy, well, that also sounds like somewhere there could be people, so let's go in as prepared as we can be. And, well, if things are really bad, we might have to run. Okay, weather warning. We're getting a weather warning. Okay. I want to see if we can take off our helmet here, because that's going to actually save us some stuff. Oh, that's quite loud. Okay, we're not dying, so that's good. I'm going to hope it stays that way. Okay, oh, hello, safe. Let's actually swap out to... I don't have the pistol handy. Oh, you are actually... Yeah. 6. Okay. Let's see. Advanced. Well, if we can find a key, or something like a key, we'll be A-okay. Now, I don't have a mod yet that is going to remove well, at least give us bottles back. I need a very simple mod. Something that isn't going to change much else. We haven't been able to find just that yet. And there are a few beer bottles here, so that actually kind of works out well in our favor. Yeah, you guys don't have anything, do you? Just make sure that there aren't any keys for the safe, though, because one of them could be the owner. And purely just because it's been such a long time since I've been through here that I cannot actually remember. Now, we could go downstairs. I think we'll go downstairs before we go upstairs. Hopefully, that's the right choice. Okay. Yeah, I think it is. Let's see, what do you have? A flip lighter? They're all pretty light. The gas canister and stuff, they'll be a lot heavier, so no to them for now. Duct tape, yes please. And I'm not seeing anything else that I want to take for now. No. Nope. That is it then. Okay. Upstairs it is. Just trying to be mindful of tripwires. I don't think there is anyone else or anything else here, but sometimes we've been, you know, we can be tricked. Does happen. Advanced, okay, that's not great. Gotta be an office key or something around here, right? I would very much like that. We're gonna be running a little bit longer today, just because I want to explore this place before we drop off, and there's a temptation that comes. It's like, yep, there's definitely something good there. We know you want to get in and see. Ooh, quantum. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Hidden underneath the bed. And some Blamco. Alright. It's going to open to the outside. Let's not take it just yet. If we can avoid it. We might have to start collecting aluminium cans. If it is aluminium or aluminum that is used to clean our things. Excel. I thought there was a key for a second then. I got excited. It wasn't. That's fine. More Excel though. Alright. Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting way to spend your final moments. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge. It's just interesting is all. When it's stout, it's actual beer, so yes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, creepy-ass bathroom. So, obviously, raiders have been here since the end and have essentially caused all of this to happen. And we don't want any of those machetes, but I want to make sure that there's nothing else in the bath. No, just the plunge. Oh, hang on. Material water trowel. Okay. Let's fill our bottles up from here. Okay. Why not? Let's get some dirty water. We do have some beer bottles. Oh, alright, we can't run. Right, so what are we going to get rid of? This is the obviously not so interesting part where we try and figure out what it is that we actually want to try and hold on to. Well, surely I've picked up some junk that we don't need. I mean, let's get rid of the adhesive for now. That's dropped off a little bit. Not too much, though. We've got a fair bit of human skin. We probably don't need to have that much leather. We're not doing much work with it at the moment, so there we go. I don't know if we want to take any other water. We did get some. We'll just roll with what we got. We'll take some day tripper, though. The drugs are going to weigh us down, but not too much. Disappointed that we haven't found a key yet. Yeah, well, we'll keep on looking. No more rooms to explore, though, unfortunately. Bugger. And I can't remember off the top of my head whether or not there is a key. Well, we'll go and explore the Commonwealth. Pop out onto the outside. Can we sleep? Oh, we can't sleep on these beds. I wonder if I can kick him off the other bed. Because that's a proper bed. I didn't actually even think about that, but that's a big deal. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Okay, so that's a big mistake. I need to remember. It needs to become like protocol, almost like using like an airlock, is that whenever we go outside, gas mask back on before we head outside. And there isn't really anything else out here, and the sun is setting, so we're going to head back inside and see if we can shift some of those bodies around, create some space for us, and we're already craving a different type of food. Well, luckily we have some food to eat, but I think I'd probably wait until we wake up before we try and use that. That's not a proper bed, is it? Well, that's a pain in the ass. Well, that's unfortunate. Now, I do have camping installed, so campfire, I think it's called campsite. Yeah, I believe so. And we will be able to create some of those things, but we can't do that when we're on the road. It's something that we have to create once we're actually near a station, and unfortunately we can't do that right now. But guys and gals, this is where we're going to wrap things up, unless that's also to the Commonwealth. Well, I think there is a little bit more exploration that we can do before we leave here. We did see some people here, and well, if they're surviving, they might have the things that we need to survive.
And Elliot, well, as you know, Elliot has no qualms taking that from them. But guys and gals, that is going to be in the next. I've been Rycon, you have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.